going back into a cloud that I've just made. What an absolute lunatic of a car. Hello and welcome to Italy in the middle of a heat wave, where today I think it's going to be about 40 degrees. But to paraphrase the snowman from Frozen, whose name escapes me right now, some things are worth melting for. And what's worth melting for today is the new Huracan Sterrato. So this is the kind of last hurrah of the Huracan, and it shouldn't have escaped your notice that it sits quite a bit higher than a Technica. So looking at about 44mm increase in ride height. That's on 25% softer springs and about 37mm extra suspension travel. And underneath we have an aluminium skid plate, which you probably can't see, just to protect the underbody from stones and other kind of stuff that might flick. At the underside, we've got this sort of tough cladding stuff around the wheel arches, again, because you're not going to want the nice paintwork on your Sterrato to be littered with stone chips. The other thing you might have noticed is this here, this roof scoop, which feeds the engine with nice clean air, because obviously you're going to be kicking up a lot of dust. So normally we'd have intakes in here, but these ones are closed off, those ones are still open. So the idea is keep all that muck and debris outside of the engine. So they really have thought about this. They haven't just jacked up a Huracan and kind of left it at that. Now the only problem with that roof scoop is, as you can see, not really a very good view out the back. It kind of means that the rearview mirror is about as useful as a perforated condom. But never mind, this is a Lamborghini, it's supposed to be ridiculous. The other new thing is the modes. So now we have Strada, which is pretty normal for a Lambo, but there's Sport and Rally. Sport has been specifically tuned to be kind of more oversteer than in a Huracan Evo, for example. And then there's the Rally mode, which is for the sort of, dirty, drifty stuff. Now, Huracan stresses that this isn't, some sort of mud plugging beast. It's all about kind of going quickly over loose, gravelly surfaces. We're finding out how it deals with that sort of thing later. But first of all, believe it or not, we're going to drive it on track, which seems like a silly idea, but let's go with it anyway. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's the thing, because you've got those tyres, which aren't really made for this sort of thing, and because you've got the extra ride height, the limits of adhesion are that bit lower. So the last time I was in a Huracan was a Technica at Valencia, not the shitty street track, the proper permanent circuit, and it was all very serious, and I had a very serious look on my face while I was basically trying not to lob it into the gravel. But here, I've got more of a smile on my face because this is hilarious. And of course you've got that noise. Oh, I'm going to miss this engine when it's gone. But it still feels pretty capable here. I mean, obviously you can't plough it into a corner quite with the same enthusiasm as Technica or an STO, because you're going to get understeer, but it's holding its own. It doesn't feel like it's rolling too excessively. Oh, we're a bit deep on the brakes there. And the thing is, again, another rule is we're not allowed to turn the ESC off today, but in this sport mode, it's surprisingly lenient, and it's letting the tail get quite a bit out of shape, but not so much so that I'm running into problems. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had this much fun, not necessarily just in a supercar, but kind of in any car on track. There's sort of a perverse pleasure in the fact that it's not really built for this, but it's surprisingly good at it, and if anything, more fun than something more focused. Oh, I'm enjoying this a lot. Yeah, well done, Lambo. I mean, it's a send-off to the Huracan, and we've not even done the silly dirt stuff, which we'll be doing a little bit later today. And that is the end of our stint. Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. What an absolute lunatic of a car. When the Huracan first came out, we all thought it was, a bit straight-laced, maybe a bit safe. Not anymore. Yeah, I think this might be the best version of it. STO obviously is bonkers in its own way. I do like the Technica a lot, but this is just, it's a whole new take on the genre. Well, not really, because obviously you got the 911 Dakar as well, but we're you have this or a Dakar? I think I would probably have this. But I can't because I don't have whatever figure it is, which is going to pop up on the screen right now, hopefully. Thank you, editor. In any case, they're pretty much sold out. It's just under 1,500 of them. And they're all gone. The people who are going to use these properly, yeah, they're going to have a lot of fun. I probably said fun too much now. Sorry. After eating the world's tiniest burger, we swapped asphalt for dirt to see how the Sterrato got on. So here we go, Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato in a Quarry. Yes, I'm wearing sunglasses. Yes, I know that makes me look like a bit of a wally, but it's quite bright in here and I quite like to see where I'm going. We're in the rally mode, so we should hopefully be in for a nice kind of oversteery time. Very oversteery time. And it feels nicely controlled though. I don't feel like it's getting away from me. Going, trying to hit the edge, and now I'm going back into a cloud that I've just made. Can't see anything. Oh, there we go. Clear. We seem to have spectators. Where's not there, is it?
Stay together. You cannot go single.
I can't go up there.
No. You can go drive single on the cave. I have to be as a co-driver.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realise. You want to jump in? Yep. Got in trouble. Yeah, and there's a real joy to hearing that V10 kind of bouncing on the limiter as the wheels are slipping. Again, the traction control isn't fully off, but it seems to be really good. Giving you plenty of slip, not letting it get away from you, even if you're a bit shit at this sort of thing, it must be said. Spinning around. This just feels so wrong, but it's taking it. I don't have any warning lights on my dashboard. Temperature's fine. God, absolutely ridiculous car this is. And there we go, Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato in a Quarry. Car didn't die, I didn't die, and we're in a cloud again. I think the interesting thing about today hasn't, weirdly, been the whole drifting on dirt thing. Amazing fun that was, and very well though the car handled it. That was kind of to be expected, really. I mean, that's what this car's been built for. I think what was unexpected was just how good it was on track this morning. Those Goodyear tyres didn't melt like I thought they would. Yeah, it was an absolute drift machine on pretty much every corner, but it felt really controlled. It really suited it, and yes, it's softer, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. And because you've got that level of adhesion so much lower, you're not kind of in that sort of clenched buttock, concentrating helmsmith face like you are with, say, a Technica or an STO. So maybe there should be this new genre of supercars with, you know, lifter suspension, off-roady tyres, because let's face it, if you're going to drive it on the road, especially in the UK, the roads are shit. If you do have that extra compliance and suspension, the extra height, bit of skid plate protection on the bottom, it means you can be a bit less precious about your pride and joy Lamborghini, and you can go and drive it. I suppose the thing is, for the off-road stuff, it probably helps if you have a mate who owns a Quarry. But then again, if you're buying a Lamborghini, I suppose you're probably more likely to have a mate who owns a Quarry. So as well as the Quarry stuff, we did a little forest rally stage. I didn't do any commentary on that because, frankly, if I tried to do that and talk at the same time, I probably would have bananaed the car into a tree, which would have been awkward for everyone involved, really. No, I think it's a really fitting end to the Huracan, this car, and yeah, I think it'll be nice to see more supercars like that. I think we've pushed the limits of grip far enough. Yeah, you can stick something on Trofeo R's and give it loads more downforce, but average person can't really get any use out of that. But the average person can get in one of these and have an enormous amount of fun. And again, I've said fun again, but you know, whatever. You can moan about the price if you want. It's £230,000. There's nowhere sugarcoating that. And I think a lot of people spend between sort of 20 and 30 grand on top of that on optional extras. But at the end of the day, they are, as far as I'm aware, almost all sold out, or they might be sold out already by the time you watch this. They actually extended the production run to cope with the demand. So yeah, people want them, and I get it. I understand that completely. So if you enjoy watching this sort of thing, make sure you like and subscribe and tickle that bell icon for more of this sort of stuff, or also go over, subscribe to the main Car Throttle channel. And if you didn't enjoy it, then I'll find a way to be okay with that. But all I have to do now is go and eat my body weight in pasta. So yeah, bye.